Welcome to Academic English 4, Video 5. Here's an outline for today's lesson. First thing we're going to do today is look at comparison paragraphs. Eventually, we'll also look at contrast paragraphs. We're going to compare China and India. Later, we're going to look at the grammar for making comparisons. And then finally, we'll do some speaking practice. Okay, right now I'm going to explain to you how to do a compare paragraph. So the best thing to do is just begin by showing you a comparison paragraph. I'll give you 1 minute. Read this paragraph, please. Okay, now I'm going to read the paragraph for you. You can read along if you wish. NHL hockey and NFL football are two very action-packed sports. One reason is the speed. Connor McDavid of the Edmonton Oilers skates over 40 kilometers per hour. Similarly, NFL players are very quick too. Many, such as James Jett, are world-class sprinters and have competed in the Summer Olympics. Both sports also feature a unique blend of speed and skill. There's nothing more electrifying than NHL players who can accurately shoot the puck at 100 miles per hour, nor NFL quarterbacks such as Drew Brees, who under great pressure can still throw the ball more than 50 meters with pinpoint accuracy. Finally, both sports have plenty of bone-jarring open ice or open field body contact. These are just a few reasons why I'm looking forward to the next NHL and NFL seasons. Okay, so the first thing to do here in a comparison paragraph, as with most academic paragraphs, is to start with a topic sentence. In this case, we have NHL hockey and NFL football are two very action-packed sports. So the essence of this paragraph is all about NHL and NFL are both very exciting. We're going to talk about two sports, and we're going to talk about how they are similar. So when you're doing comparison paragraphs, you're showing how two things are similar. But you don't necessarily have to say they are similar. You can say they are both exciting or they are both dangerous. So you can show how two things share the same qualities. So start your academic paragraph, including your comparison paragraph, with the topic sentence. The topic sentence will be at or near the beginning of your paragraph. And in academic writing, always finish with a strong conclusion. In this instance, these are just a few reasons why I'm looking forward to the next NHL and NFL seasons. People remember conclusions. They remember the beginning of a paragraph, they remember the end of the paragraph. So you want to finish strongly with a strong conclusion. Now, what I've done in this paragraph, in a good academic paragraph, let's say you're writing an opinion paragraph. In a regular opinion paragraph, you're going to have probably at least 3 intelligent reasons in your paragraph. But this is a comparison paragraph. It's both an opinion paragraph and a comparison paragraph. So when we're talking about comparison paragraphs, the comparison paragraph can be factual or opinion. So in this case, it's both a comparison paragraph and an opinion paragraph. In a good opinion paragraph, you'll have your 3 intelligent reasons. And this is very similar when you're doing a comparison paragraph that is also opinion paragraph. But in an opinion paragraph, you'll just talk about A. Comparison paragraph, you're talking about two things. You're comparing two things. So it's going to be A, B, A, B, A, B, and then you get to your conclusion. So in this instance, in this paragraph, I start off with my first reason for my opinion. And that is the speed. Both sports have a lot of speed. I start off with speed. First, I talk about Connor McDavid. And this is an example of speed in the NHL. Then I talk about James Jack, an example of speed in the NFL. So I went from NHL to NFL. The second reason why these sports are so exciting is that they have a really good blend of speed and skill. Then I give an example. Hockey players shoot the puck at more than 100 miles per hour with great accuracy. And in the NFL, players throw the ball more than 50 meters with great accuracy. Then the third reason, both sports have a lot of body contact. Now, in my paragraph, this paragraph only has about 130 or 140 words. In a good academic writing paragraph, you're usually writing at least 150 to 175 words. So I'm running out of room. But for this third reason, I would have talked about both sports involve a lot of body contact. And then I could have given examples of the NHL and NFL. So it's similar to an opinion paragraph, but now we're talking about two things. We are comparing two things. We go from A to B, A to B, A to B, and then we conclude. This is called the step-by-step method. And I want to tell you a little more about the step-by-step method. Use the step-by-step method when you're doing a comparison paragraph. Okay? So in this example you just saw, we began by talking about NHL, NFL, both are action-packed sports. Action-packed just means it's very exciting. Then I started with reason number one. They both have a lot of speed. NHL, NFL. Reason number two. They both blend speed and skill. NHL, NFL. Reason number three. They both have a lot of body contact. NHL, NFL.
So,
in a comparison paragraph, we're going step by step. We'll start with our main idea, our topic sentence, and then the first similarity, A, then B. Then the second similarity, A and B. And finally, we get to the third similarity, A and B. And that's how a comparison paragraph works when we're using the step-by-step method. Now, when we use comparison paragraphs, there's some unique vocabulary we use, especially for transition words. So have a look at this. These are some of the transitions we use when we are comparing. Let's say them together. Likewise, in the same way, similarly, by the same token, in a similar fashion, meanwhile, at the same time. And if you want, you can freeze this video and take a picture of this. And then use these transitions in your writing. All right, let's go back to our paragraph. Just a few other things I want to draw to your attention. First of all, there's one of the common transition words we use when we're doing these type of paragraphs. And here's some of the vocabulary. So when we're talking about how two things are similar, we'll often use words like both. One other thing I want to draw to your attention here. Look at all the names and numbers. So in an academic paragraph, you want to give, intelligent reasons, explanations, and it helps to give a lot of specific details. So you can really improve the overall content of your paragraph by providing a lot of specific details. And specific details usually means names and numbers. So again, we have Connor McDavid, Edmonton Oilers, Summer Olympics, Drew Brees, a lot of names. We got numbers, right? 40 kilometers per hour, 100 miles per hour, 50 meters, and so on. So you can always, if possible, when you're writing, try to include a lot of names and numbers. Specific details like names and numbers makes the content of your paragraph much stronger, and it makes the overall impact of your paragraph much stronger. So remember, if possible, use a lot of names and numbers. All right, let me give you a quick summary of what comparison paragraphs are all about. Comparison paragraph should always start with a strong topic sentence. Number 2, use the step-by-step method. So you show one similarity, A and B, the second reason, A and B, your third reason, your third fact, A and B. So all the way through, first reason, A and B, second reason, A and B, third reason, A and B, and so on. Number 3, always provide intelligent information. So as I mentioned before, if possible, use a lot of names and numbers. That strengthens the overall impact of your paragraph. Number 4, use the appropriate vocabulary. So in comparison paragraphs, you're going to use words like both, each, the same as, and to, because you're talking about two things. A does this, and B does it too. Finally, also use transition words, right? Similarly, likewise, by the same token, are transition words we often use when we're doing these type of paragraphs. And number 6, we finish with a strong conclusion. People remember conclusions. I hope you found that explanation of comparison paragraphs to be helpful. Let's move on now to compare China and India. In your academic English super notes, let's go to pages 37 and 38. You're going to see the paragraph that compares China with India. Let's take about 6 or 7 minutes to look at that. Okay, that is well over a minute. I know you need more time, so read those pages carefully. Read the paragraphs. Look at the language that's used. There's some new words there or expressions you can use. And look at the table that compares China with India. Spend another 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how much you need. Just freeze the video while you're doing that. And then meanwhile, I'm going to move forward. When you're ready, just go and unfreeze the video and continue watching. Before we move on to speaking practice, let's look at some of the grammar we need for making comparisons. We often use the expression as in comparison paragraph to show how the first noun is equal to or more than the second noun. So it's usually used to show how things are equal or similar. shows how the first noun is similar to the second noun. Sometimes it means more than. In the first example, the United States is as large as China. That means the first noun, the United States, is equally as large as China. So it shows a similarity. It could even mean the United States is a little bit bigger than China. So often when we say as, we're showing that the first noun is the same as the second noun, or it might even be a little bit more. Chemistry is as difficult as physics. That means chemistry and physics are equally difficult, or chemistry might even be a little more difficult than physics. She's already as tall as her mother, means she's as tall as her mother. She and her mother are equally tall. She might even be a little bit more tall than her, a little bit taller than her mother. Rock climbing is as dangerous as skydiving. This shows that rock climbing is equally dangerous as skydiving, or maybe even more dangerous than skydiving. Though it's new, Sejong is already as big as Mokpo. That means Sejong and Mokpo are about the same size. If anything, Sejong might already be bigger than Mokpo. So again, you're showing how the first noun is equal to the second noun. You're showing a similarity between the first noun and the second noun. So when you're showing similarities, well, you show a lot of similarities when you're doing comparisons. For example, in a comparison paragraph. The second type of grammar I wanted to mention here that we often use in comparison is the word the same, which represents similarity or equality. For example, the United States and Canada have the same origin, which is England. Both ships were the same size. So again, you can use the same to help show similarity between two or more nouns. These two athletes also share the same nickname. Again, both students have the same hobbies. So we want to show similarity. Again, we use the same. And in the final example, both diseases exhibit the same symptoms, showing similarity. That's everything I wanted to say today about making comparison paragraphs and comparison grammar. Let's move on now to do some speaking practice. For speaking practice today, you're going to have two different topics. Your first speaking topic for today is topic 5.1. Talk about a place you enjoy spending your free time. As usual, you will have 3 minutes for this. Your second topic today is topic 5.2. Tell us what you enjoy doing on the weekends. And again, speak for 3 minutes. So begin by choosing either topic 5.1 or 5.2. You have a choice. You can even do both. Now, before you start, as usual, you have 1 minute to think about it. You can even go back and check out the questions one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Stop.
Are you finished? Did you do the full 3 minutes? If so, that's fantastic. Now I want you to do it one more time, same topic. This time you can do the whole speech in just 2 minutes. That means you have to speak faster, but speaking faster is what improves your English speaking fluency. And this time I also want you to record the speech. You might have to upload that into Google Classroom. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Very good. Stop.
Very good, everybody. That's already 5 minutes of speaking practice. I want you to do it one more time. Same topic. This time you only get 1 minute to speak. So you're going to speak very fast.
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. That's great. Let's stop.
Good work, everybody. And now that we've done all that speaking practice, we're finished today's lesson. Thank you for watching today. If you want more speaking practice, keep playing this video until the very end because I have one more practice exercise for you. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.